It is true of every presidential election that whoever wins could play a role in shaping the future of the United States Supreme Court. But this election specifically could end up being particularly pivotal where the High Court is concerned.
There are 3 Supreme Court justices who are either going to pass away potentially or become disabled or wish to retire in this next presidential term.
Dr. Stephen Schmidt is a nationally recognized expert on the presidency who has consulted both CNN and Fox News over his 40-plus years of political study. His home is the 5th floor of Ross Hall at Iowa State University. He tells me as far as this election is concerned, it is not enough to simply say a Trump victory would mean a conservative court and a Clinton victory would mean a liberal court.
I think we're in a moment politically where the country is so divided ideologically, philosophically, conservative, liberal, Democrat, Republican, that the Supreme Court has kind of been sucked into that polarization.
There are supposed to be 9 justices on the Supreme Court. There have been only 8 following the February death of Justice Antonin Scalia. President Obama's nominee to succeed Scalia, Merrick Garland, has been denied confirmation hearings by the Republican-controlled Senate and its Judiciary Committee Chairman, Chuck Grassley of Iowa. In addition to that open seat, Schmidt says it is possible 3 other justices may soon want to retire. 83-year-old Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, 80-year-old Justice Anthony Kennedy, and 78-year-old Justice Stephen Breyer.
That could be 3 Supreme Court justices, maybe 4, that could be up for grabs in the next term, and that's huge.
And it is the future president who would nominate the replacements. At this moment, Schmidt believes the greatest change to America would be the result of a Donald Trump presidency if Republicans maintain control of the U.S. Senate.
Because Roe v. Wade will be reversed. I mean, I'm pretty sure of that. I think that a very conservative court with a substantial majority, 6-3 or whatever it is, they will reverse things like Roe v. Wade.
And it would not just be the issue of abortion that's on the judicial bubble with the Trump presidency.
Gay marriage probably would be reversed if the court becomes very conservative, because Republicans and conservatives in many parts of the country really are opposed to the law that the Supreme Court ruled on.
Should Hillary Clinton be elected and the Senate change hands to Democratic control, the issues of abortion and gay marriage would stay on the books as they are. But Schmidt says it is likely a Supreme Court picked by Clinton would overturn the Citizens United ruling, which allowed corporations and other entities more flexibility in spending money to champion a specific candidate or cause. But what happens if the future president and the future Senate majority are of opposite parties?
If Hillary Clinton is the president and the Republicans control the Senate, it'll be very complicated. I mean, only a person that is pretty moderate, that the Republicans are not scared of, and that Clinton is okay with, will get nominated. If Donald Trump becomes president and the Democrats control the Senate, they're going to make life hell for him. They're going to make it very difficult, because Trump probably will nominate very conservative justices.
And because of all of this, the possibility of the next president having to appoint as many as 4 justices, we go back to Schmidt's original assertion. This election specifically could end up being particularly pivotal where the High Court is concerned.
You appoint young people so that they're there for a long time and they have a lifetime term. So no, this is very, very unusual.